Hey guys, I'm back with the elevated vision. Wanted to talk about giving off the wrong impression. Today I experienced something that I feel like if they knew me better, they would understand why I did what I did. But they didn't give it a chance to actually really think about it and say maybe it's just who he is, or it's just part of his character. But they didn't think it like that. They thought it in other directions. That might that will affect other relationships that I may try to create in the future. I'm lost for words here, trying to figure out what was the best course of action in that moment. Just let it happen or to stop it. Just let it happen or just help, I should say. The people don't want the help. And there's certain kind of people in this world that might make you feel like you are giving off the wrong impression about who you are as a person. And I don't like that. But there's nothing I can do. Well, the only thing I can do is control what's going on inside me rather than what's going on inside them. I feel like I can do a lot better when I say this, when I say, it's a lesson, it's a lesson that I learned, but it's a mistake when I do. All we're trying to do here is trying to give the best impression, how we can be our authentic selves, how we can understand each other, how to love one another. Why can't we just live in harmony with the others? Maybe that's because everyone just chooses violence or chooses the route that doesn't agree with everybody else's terms. But then again, it's up to you to tell yourself these people aren't meant to be in my circle. These people will never know who I am as a person, and they probably never will. So today I say take action and learning who you are as a person rather than learning others. You learn yourself. You make sure that you got it right. You make sure that when you make a mistake that you learn from it. That you are the best person you can possibly be for yourself and for the people around you. Because make no mistake, people do watch. They talk, they gossip, they do what they do best. But it's up to you to figure out if it's worth your time or not. Is it demoralizing your character, or is it just people just talking? Because to me, it's just people talking. I got nothing to do with me. You can say all the negative things you want in your life. It just won't be me. But if it is, that's cool. That's just mean I can't have you in my circle because you're saying all these negative things about me. Like, stop trying to fit in. Stop trying to be a part of that group because that group don't want to be a part of you. It's time to figure out what is it that you do best. It's time to figure out how you can do it better. These people won't see the real you because they choose to have a different version of you in their head. And that's okay. As long as they're not in my circle talking to me, I'm fine. I'm not worried because they can say all they want. It doesn't bother me. All their comments just deflect off me. No matter what I do, it's going to deflect because I don't care. And like I said, you should care either. You shouldn't. You should learn from what you know. And what you know is people are not always going to be there for you. People are not always going to be on your side. And not a lot of people are going to think the way you do. They're not. I'm not saying something, but it doesn't make you less great. It makes you greater with an ER. It makes you greater. It makes it want you to do better for yourself. It makes you want to learn how to do things. It makes you more keen to your senses about who you are as a person and how you should develop yourself when you meet those right people in your life. Because you're building a character for you, not for others. When friends come into play, that's just friends. Keep it like that. Right at their circle, right there. But just know, you gotta be better. You gotta learn from your mistakes. Like today I made a mistake. Instead of saying it as a mistake, I said I took a lesson. Today I had a lesson. Maybe I moved too fast. Maybe I just feel like this isn't for me. Two different things, but I definitely think they have the same thing in common. But if you don't, that's okay too. But then again, find yourself in the middle. Find where you belong. Find where that no matter what you do, people will always see the greatest version of you, your best version. Regardless if you're sad, mad, angry, exhausted, they're always going to see your best self because you're putting your best self forward. You're acknowledging that there's things in life that you can't control. But the things that you control is what's going on inside here. Your thoughts may be chaotic, but you know in your heart they're not true. You know that you're better than them. That you can know no bounds. You were meant for greatness. You were meant to learn. You weren't meant to get it right the first time. No one ever does. But I'm here to tell you, the more times you try, the better you get at it. You will learn one day. Maybe today is not the day. Maybe tomorrow's not the day, or even next week, or maybe this year. But you'll learn, like I did. Learn today. I'm learning with you. I'm hoping my message helps you in the best way possible. This is the best I can do for you. Hit you with a calming voice and tell you not everything's gonna be all right, but you managed to get this. You managed to get this far. Why not keep going? You didn't go through all that for nothing. You went through it just to get it. Now you know what to do. Now you get it. Now you know what to do next time. Now you know what it takes to be who you are. Now those people aren't surrounding you no more. Because it's deflecting off you. negative comments, the bruising, the fighting, everything's just bouncing off of you because that's not a part of your character. You're peaceful. You want to be great and not have to fight a lot. You just want peace. But I do say this, some things are worth fighting for, no matter the cost. You will learn how to be great. Like, so was I. I will learn. Maybe it's not today, but I like to say I'm learning today to get to my tomorrow, or to my next year, or to my next life. I'm here to get somewhere, not just stay in one place and not keep moving. Because that's the only thing you can do, is to keep moving. It's to find your place. It's to learn that only you can do it. Take nature, for example. No matter how many times it got sunny and it dried out, as soon as the sun's gone, growing over and over and over again until it can't, nature never stops growing. But again, when the sun's out and it's beaming on them and it's like, I can't do all this, some plants grow through that and some plants do not. You need to be the plants that does. You have to, because that's the only way you grow. It's by seeing the greatness in itself. It's by being one with nature, one with love, one with charm, love with care, one with care, one with life. I'm telling you, you're gonna make it. You're gonna do it. No matter how many times you get up, you're gonna do every time you fall, every time you fall, you're gonna keep getting up, no matter what. Because that's just part of who you are. You just don't give up. You keep pushing. Regardless if you failed or not. You kept pushing. You're not giving yourself the option to give up. No, you're not. You're gonna keep pushing regardless. Because that's how you become great. That's how you learn. That's how you become you. So I say this with love and care in my heart. You can do this. I believe in you. Nature believes in you. The sun believes in you. And even your own life believes in you. Now it's up to you to figure it out. With love and peace, Ethan Avery.